Hey guys, Tim Janik here is your CFV mobility coach. What I want to show you is IT band work. Everybody fears the foam roller, but guess what? We're going to take the foam roller, we're going to throw it out. I'm going to show you a different way to work the IT band. Okay? So good news is you don't have to sit on the foam roller mashing out your IT band, because all it's going to do is just basically steamroll that thing right and smack in your quad, and it's going to tighten up even more. So I'm going to show you a way to loosen up your IT band that's more effective, and a technique that I use in my own practice to help with that. Okay, so just a little bit of an overview of the IT band. The IT band is this long tendon. You have two muscles right up here in the hip. One's called the tensor fascia lata, the other one's the glute maximus right here. When those two muscles tighten up, they pull on the IT band, which is basically like a tendon. So if you take that foam roller and you start smashing into the foam roller, basically you're gluing the IT band right into your quad muscle, okay? That doesn't work when you want it to start moving around. You just get tight IT bands and you stay tight the rest of your life. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna loosen up the TFL first, and then we're gonna loosen up the glute. I'm gonna show you how to stretch those. After that, I'm gonna show you how to loosen up the back side of the quadricep here, and then the front side of the quadricep there. By doing those four things, you will actually loosen the IT band more effectively than rolling on the foam roller. Okay. So to start off, we're going to take the lacrosse ball, find that bone right on front of the hip there, put it just right below it. Okay. Hold that ball there as you're going down to the ground. Okay. The camera's going to follow me. Okay. And put that ball right there and then slowly roll onto the TFL, okay? Once you've got it isolated, you're gonna take your foot down there and you're gonna rotate it in and out, okay? To get that loosened up as much as possible. Now, you're gonna move the ball up or down, isolate areas of the tissue, and rotate the leg, okay? So we're not rolling up and down on the ball, but we are gonna roll front to back and find any tissues that are tight, and isolate those tissues by rolling the foot in and out, okay? After that, you're gonna take the ball, you're gonna put it right on the glute back here, as if you're gonna sit on the ball. Notice that my weight is leaning to the left. Now I'm gonna lean it back to the right where my hip is, where the ball is, and I'm gonna take it and isolate a spot, and then again, roll my leg in and out to mobilize that tissue back there, okay? So that's tight there. I'm gonna work that until it loosens up. About 30 seconds, really all you need. Okay, after that, move it up a little bit or down a little bit. And again, just kind of work right into that tissue all through the back of the glute there. Okay, that's gonna help loosen that up and get all that tissue mobilized. After that, we wanna stretch it out. Okay, so here's one of the stretches that you can do for your IT band. Okay, there's multiple different types of stretches to do. This is just one of them. All right, so take your foot, you want to stretch this TFL right here. I'm gonna put my foot, all my weight on that leg. Put my hand up against the wall. Take this other leg, which is just kind of hanging out. I'm gonna take my hand and push my hip towards the wall, and I'll feel that stretch all along the side of this hip right here. The hip that's going towards the wall, okay? So you should feel that stretching. Make sure you're not bending over too much at the torso, but keeping the torso as upright as possible, okay? After you've done that, go back down to the ground. We're gonna have one leg straight, okay? Perpendicular at the hip, perpendicular at the floor. We're gonna push the hip over the side to get a nice stretch in the glute right there, okay? You get that loosened up, so that way it helps loosen up the IT band, all right? So go into that stretch, you can explore with different areas, different positions of the hip to get that mobilized, all right? After you've done that, now we're gonna go after the front and the back part of the IT band. What happened to my ball? All right, so we're gonna take the ball here, okay, you're gonna lay down right on top of it. You can't do this with the foam roller, but this is a little bit more specific. Notice IT band is right here. I'm going right out to the outside of it. Now I'm gonna take my leg and basically I'm gonna roll it into and like hook into that lacrosse ball. Okay, so that way it isolates it. So I'm kind of pushing the IT band back that way. Once I got that isolated, I'm gonna bend and straighten the knee. You're gonna feel all kinds of tightness there, okay? After you've worked that, Move down on the ball, repeat the same thing. Hook in the IT band and then mobilize the leg, okay? I'm gonna just keep working down the IT band like that, or down the front of it until you get it all loosened up, okay? So you're basically taking the IT band like a big rubber band and just pushing it back instead of pushing it right into the quad, okay? Here's the next thing. All right, you're gonna sit on a box. Camera guys, can come over here. Okay, put the lacrosse ball on the box, and instead of putting it right on the back of the hamstring, some of you may have seen that or done it, okay? You're gonna kind of put it off to the side. Again, we wanna push into the back of the IT band, not necessarily in the back of the hamstring. Okay, so in the back of the IT band, which is right there, I'm gonna roll my leg right into that IT band, and again, I'm gonna bend and straighten my knee, okay? And that's gonna mobilize that IT band and get it moving, so that way it's no longer stuck down to our quadricep. And do the same thing, mobilize that leg and get it loosened up, okay? So if you're suffering with any kind of knee issues, right, somebody's telling you roll your IT band, actually take those tips to work your IT band and loosen it up, and you'll feel a huge difference, and it won't be as painful and sickening as sitting on a foam roller steamrolling that IT band up. All right, so if you have any questions, just go back to this video again, or you can send me a message or whatever, or see me at the gym. All right, and look for some more tomorrow, another video, and we'll talk to you guys later.